Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. Today, let's take a quick look at what has happened. We've gave the market a couple days since the announcement of the ring being found. Everybody, obviously, there's two camps. There's the camp of the product. Well, actually, it's honestly one camp. There's one camp of once the ring is found, the product's going to tank, and then I'm going to buy it when it's $200 a box, and yada, yada, yada. But there are a few people who are saying the product is good and that it's not going to have that big of an effect. So let's take a quick look at what Lord of the Rings collector boxes are doing and the set in general. We're 1 week after release, everything's starting to settle down a little bit, and the ring has been found. So what does that mean for the set? So before we get started, don't forget comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you already have, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Love you guys. If you haven't, now's a good time before we get started. So here we are. So let's just take a look at it, shall we? So, if we look at the collector box as of today, now I recorded this about midday yesterday, so the price may change a little bit. And as we watch, it's going to be very interesting to see. Right now, the boxes are selling for 409. Now, with that said, is that a decrease? Yes, it is. So, did someone finding the ring make the price tank? Technically, yes, but also no. If you guys remember, this box first came out around the 350 range, 370 in some places. It was 350 to 370. 350 was the Amazon price, and they sold out. Um, so if we compare this to the high of, I think it was close to 500, this is a $100 drop, which is roughly a 20% decrease. Roughly. Yes, that's bad. However, this is still 10% above the initial asking price at first release. So technically, when it's all said and done, it's technically gained 10%. Did it go back down? Yes, it went back down. But it's still higher than what it was selling for to begin with. You can see here on the chart, this is where it was at around the 350, 60, 70 range. And it hovered there for a while, and then all the hype got it going way up. It's plummeted back down, but it is still higher than this. Like I said, by 10%. So it's already made money. So what does that mean for the set? Well, first off, let's take a look. Is anybody even buying the product anymore? I know at one point the product dipped to around the 380s. And I think that's when people realized that, hey, this is a good product. It's a cheap product. Uh, this might be the time to buy in, because if you look at sales moving forward, this is a list of sales or boxes that are for sale. You can see here 409 is the cheapest, and there is only at 409 8 boxes at the time of this filming. After that, it goes to 414, and then back up to 420. And that's another 5% increase. And now there's a lot here, so I don't know if we'll go through those, but we may go through those, because if you look at this, these are the sales from 7-1. Like, look at this. 390, 4, 4, 4, 4, 391, 4, 4, 4, 391, 91, 99, 8, 185. Somebody got one for 382. Somebody got two for 385. Lucky them. But the average price is still 400, which is lower than what it is right now, which means all them cheap boxes are probably gone and nobody's going to be selling them. We know they're out. We know they're not at distributors. We know Amazon doesn't have them. They're all out in the public. So I think this will slowly start to go back up again, especially with a lot of the hot stuff that's going on inside the set as far as people using the cards, people like the cards. I mean, on my eBay store, I'm selling these cards much faster than I have any other box opening set I've done. And I didn't open very many boxes. If I'd opened boxes like I would with a normal set, with this set, uh, I think I would have did a lot of turnaround and a lot of business. I mean, in a matter of a day, I have never seen this much flow through of a new product put on my eBay store. It's insane. Um, and mind you, this is during midday. Like, there's still another 12 to 10 hours of people being able to buy from TCG Player on 7-1 uh, before the record sales for the day are over with. That's insane. And like I showed you before, the previous boxes, they're not getting any cheaper. So I think what happened was it dipped down to around the 390, 380s at one point, 385 it says here. I did see them for 380 at one point, I think, before tax and shipping, all that good jazz. But people realize now's the time to buy in. So with that also said, let's look at the other ones. We have draft and set boxes still. What do they look like? So you can see here that draft boxes have actually leveled out. They dipped pretty low for a while, but they went back up. They've leveled out. Nobody's paying the 190 or whatever. But they came out around 150. They're at 169, so they're actually up a little bit, like the other product. They're up about 10%, which tells me that people like the set. They like the cards, and it's doing well. You can see their sales today just like normal. If we look at set boxes, see here, set boxes exactly the same. They're up at 174. They were selling for around 160, so it's about another 10% increase for the set booster boxes. But there's plenty of set and draft go around, so I'm kind of surprised to see this go up so even 10% 1 week after release. Yeah, I mean, we're going into the second week, and this product is still going strong and doing well. Now, does that mean you should invest in it? I I would still say no. If I would to invest in anything, I would still say it's collector boxes are what investing is for. Um, and I still stand by that. However, with this set, draft, and collector all having a box topper with those sweet land cards in them, I mean, you can get land cards upwards of $80, but also a dollar. So like, it's really got people enticed to buy these boxes with those really good box toppers in them. So I think we've seen Wizards hit a home run, um, and I honestly think it's by accident. Um, I mean, they did what they needed to do. Whoever decided with the box toppers and what cards to put in there, they did put some valuable cards in there, but they also put some that weren't. And I'm sure that's on purpose. um, but at the end of the day, this time last year we had Baldur's Gate Dungeons and Dragons, which was a flop, and that's what this set's supposed to be this year. And it's not a flop; it is a home run. It's a complete 180 from what we had last year, and it's really interesting to look at and see. So it's very interesting. So with that said, I'm sure people are going to ask, well, I don't think the set's worth anything. I don't think the cards are worth anything. So I took a snapshot from TCG Player of what card prices are right now. Again, about midday. But this is a week after release. Normally, by this time, the market, if it will dip, has dipped, and card prices has went down or even come up if they see a card that's worth money. And I'm gonna be honest with you, prices have dipped and prices have went up. Overall, prices have went down on almost all these cards, but they're still strong. I want you to take a look at this. So here's the clip shot, high to low. You can see right there. We have the One Ring. It's going for around 60, 60, 54, 37 for Bo, 30 for this one. The pre-release pack and these packs are kind of irrelevant. So this is not Jumpstart packing worth it. It is not worth $25. Anyway, this thing's 23. Gandalf the White's 21. Aragorn the Uniter's around 20. Like, this is just the first page, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 cards above $20 in the set. They're all mythics, except for a rare. So the odds of you pulling one of these out of your box is pretty high. And if you pull one, it's a $30 card. Now if you pull two, that's $60. That means you only need another 120 to make the box golden. And I'm not gonna go into all the card values, but there actually is value in this set. If you go look at TCG Player, I think we've let's just say mistaken the card values in this set, even though it is going into older formats, commander guys and people playing modern. Like, the One Ring is making a big splash in modern and other formats. The ability for it to draw the cards that it draws is just insane. Bowmasters is making such a big splash in Commander, and people are already calling for it to be banned. Um, I can see why they would want that, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, you only get one of them. I mean, if you want to talk about something to ban in Commander, you look at the Bowmaster. Like, let's talk about Dockside Extortionist. Like, really? Um, but anyway, point being, I think this set will continue to do well. I don't think it's going to dip much more. If it does, it might dip back. The 10% it's gained, it might go back down. But I don't think we're going to see this set get cheap like the other sets, especially collector boxes, because there is no, hey, the distributors still have some. They're all out there. So the only way you're going to get them is if you buy them from somebody. And if they paid a lot of money for them, and a lot of people did, like the $500 kind of people, they're going to sit on them and they're not going to sell them. Unless they just want to lose money, which will make them mad, which means they won't buy cards next time. So when the next set comes out and it does go up like this, they'll just be mad, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, I think this product is going to perform well. It has performed well. Wizards has made their money, and it looks like the secondary market is not taking it as a dumpster fire and embracing it. So it's very interesting to see. And we'll see where it goes from here, but I'm going to call it. I don't think collector boxes will ever drop below 380. I think 385 is the cheapest we saw. I don't think we'll ever see them that low again. I think we'll be lucky if they go below 400. If you see some cheaper than that, you might want to buy them. I mean, because think about it. I mean, yeah, you can't get the one ring, but there's still serialized rings and the soul rings in there worth thousands of dollars. Plus I opened a Surge foil on the channel. If you want to go check that out, that was a good. Well, it was 1,000 at the time. Now it's only like $500. Ooh, only 500. Like, there's serious value in collector boxes. Now, set and draft, will they ever produce the same thing? Probably not, and they probably won't be as wanted as much. But I don't think we're going to see a sell off with them because again, they're such a high price. If people sell them at a loss, it's going to be a big loss to get people to buy them. So it's going to be hard to tell. But we'll have to wait and see. So hope this helps, guys. That's my thoughts. At the end of the day, summary: if you want something, buy collectors. Try to get it for less than around. Try to get it for around 400. But if you notice that it's not going any lower, it might not for a while, and it might never again. So, as far as set and draft go, all the box openings I've seen of them have been bad. The only thing that saves the box opening is if you pull like a Ballin's Tomb as a box topper, which is $80. If you don't pull that, probably not going to get your value out of the set and draft because there's just not enough extra stuff in there. There's no chance at a surge. There's no guaranteed foils of rares, and it's just not going to be there for you. So, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So, next, Commander Masters. So until next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table.